Watch the rest of this video if you guys want to learn how to make a clean and professional Minecraft thumbnail in less than 10 minutes. Now, you want to go and open up Photoshop, hit File, New. And if you don't have a template already made for 1920 by 1080, pretty much what all you want to do is just come over here, type in 1920, 1080, 3000, and go and hit Create. Now, you want to find wherever your screenshot is, click it, drag it onto it, and hit the check mark. Now you want to hit Control T and hit Alt and Shift at the same time while dragging out, and that will make your image bigger while keeping it centered. Now you want to hit P. You want to zoom in by using Alt and the scroll wheel, and then you want to pretty much just outline your player at that point, or outline whatever you want in the thumbnail. Now once you get done with outlining your player, you just want to right click, hit Make Selection, hit OK, and hit Control C and then Control V. Then what you want to do is you want to right click on your first image. You want to hit rasterize layer. You want to go to filter, blur, ratio blur, and then you want to hit zoom, and you want to make sure the amount is 10. Now what you want to do is still select it on the first layer. You want to go to adjustments, brightness and contrast. You want to turn down the brightness and turn up the contrast. You want to hit T. You want to go ahead and type in whatever your text is. You want to go ahead and click on the brightness and contrast thing. You want to go to Google and you want to type in sunburst. You should be able to find an image just like this one. And now what you want to do with it dragged in, you want to hit Alt and Shift and zoom it till it fills the entire screen. You want to go over here to where it says normal, click the arrow and click on overlay. Now you want to change the opacity. I like it around 20-ish% because I think that looks the best. Now this part is optional. You do not need text in your thumbnail at all to make a good thumbnail. You can make this your thumbnail and still have a pretty high click-through rate. But to add text to your thumbnail, all you want to do is hit T, click anywhere you want, and then type in your text. I'm going to type in tutorial, and you want to go ahead and add a layer style to this. If you guys don't have any made layer styles, you could copy what I have right here. Here are my layer styles. Here's the inner glow, the gradient overlay, the outer glow, and the drop shadow. And if you want to duplicate your text so you have another layer below it, you pretty much all you want to do is hit Alt and drag it downwards. I'm gonna go ahead and add a different layer style to this, a different color. Now, since you don't want these getting lost in the rest of your layers, since if you do get into very advanced Photoshop work and advanced thumbnail making, you can have a lot of layers. As sometimes I've had 20 to 30 layers in a thumbnail. To make sure your text doesn't get lost, select tutorials, go ahead and shift click up to your other text, go ahead and Control G, and then it'll make a group. Now all you want to do here is pretty much double click on the name and go ahead and rename this to text or something like that, just so it doesn't get lost. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the player over a little bit more, and same with the sunburst, because I do want the text a little bit bigger. Thing you can do, you don't have to do it, but it does help. You can go ahead and grab the player or whatever you outlined or whatever you cut out, go ahead and hit the FX thing down here at the bottom, go ahead and hit blending options. You're not going to put a layer style on it like a text, you're going to put a different type of style on it. I recommend actually putting an actual stroke. So putting it here, putting about a 10 to 15 stroke. Put about a 10 stroke, go ahead and click on position, click outside. The last thing to do is to add a color correction. Now as you see, everything's pretty vibrant, you know, the colors do look good, but you can make them look even better. If you go up here to adjustments, go and click on vibrance, turn up the vibrance to about a +10 and turn up the saturation to about a +15. Look how much better that looks with and without it. This is with, this is without. You can also do the same thing if you go to brightness and contrast, turn up the brightness a little bit to about, I don't know, 5, and turn up the contrast to about 10. But yeah, guys, that's how to make a thumbnail in less than 10 minutes. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button and tell me what other game I should do a video on this like.